How is your personal journey experience informing how you help others find their way?
We have all these aspects to who we are. We have a question of God and the universe, the spiritual question. We have a self question, understanding ourselves, we and who we are and what our unique talents and passions are. We have a work question: how do we manifest ourselves in the work? How do we do that? We have relationship questions, all the different kinds of relationships, friendships, work relationships, love relationships, and so on and so forth. I mean, for me, what's really cool is that doing this act of being yourself splits up into all these different melodies. I think we've talked about the fugue before, and the idea that each of these is a line of music in you, in the you-ness of being, right? So part of what's fun for me is that what I've done consistently is take each of these aspects, break it down, put Humpty Dumpty on the floor and let go of everything. So that's kind of the second part of that journey, is rejecting first, whatever you got from the first part, and then releasing fully from it so that you're truly unburdened from it. And then you start to put it back together again. You're really a curator. You're really, putting the pieces back together again, but now in a way that you find sublime, you find beautiful, you find true. And so that kind of is this process that I've gone through. And so when someone kind of says, okay, I'm dealing with X, I think the first thing you got to look at is what level of the melody is working. Is it the horn section? Is it the violin section? Is it the spiritual question? Is it the work question? So that's a way to start to isolate and say, actually, I think this is an energy question here, or this is really about this. And then you can get to work on helping them to realize that they need to go work on that and look at that piece. So that's what's been fun is, as I've done this work, I've found my answer, but I've also found a tool. I've developed a tool which allows someone else to then find their answer using the tool. And so that kind of is the process. It's one thing to say, I'm expressing myself. It's another thing to say, oh wow, I really need to work on this part of myself.